Doesn't it sometimes feel like your whole day is filled with answering text? Just over and over again, your phone just keeps beeping and buzzing. It can be so overwhelming. Needless to say, your commute to and from work seems like a great place to catch up on your digital self. But though texting and driving might seem safe, we all know it very much isn't. Hi, I'm Joyce Jacobs, a registered nurse with St. Elizabeth Heart and Vascular Institute. Just like texting and driving, to a lot of people, vaping seems safe. Some even believe that it's just simply flavored water, safer than cigarettes we often hear. But in fact, they are an aerosol device containing high levels of nicotine, even higher than cigarettes. Let's take some time to learn the truth about vapes and why any form of tobacco is hazardous to your health. A vape is an aerosol device that contains high level of nicotine, and nicotine is the most addictive drug in the world. Most people think it contains flavored water, but it doesn't have any water at all. No, vapes have chemicals that have not been tested, and we don't know what they'll do to the body. There's high level of nicotine, higher than cigarettes, and we don't know what's in the vape. They're not regulated. The flavors are not approved for us to breathe, and also the nicotine is fast acting to the brain. Within 10 seconds, it hits the brain. Nicotine found in e-cigarettes has proven to constrict blood vessels, which makes them smaller, temporarily raises the blood pressure and heart rate. When vaping, the arteries get smaller and smaller, putting you at greater risk for a heart attack or stroke. Nicotine and other chemicals affect every cell of the body. They cause an increased risk of cancer, not just lung cancer, but every kind of cancer. It increased plaque buildup in the body also. Even though they claim to be nicotine-free, many that have been tested have found that there's nicotine in them. No, many adults think that e-cigarette or vaping is a safer alternative to smoking. It's not a good substitute. The addictive nature is much more intense than a cigarette. Social and peer pressure, and also the variety of flavors that's out there. Start talking to children about the dangers of vaping before the teen years. Know your teen's friends, have open conversations, listen versus lecture. Yes, vapes put off secondhand smoke because of the aerosol, just like cigarettes. Smokeless products are dips, chews, as well as pouches to put in the cheek. They're very high in nicotine, and also there's a risk of mouth and throat cancer, as well as dental disease and risk of addiction. That's a new product put out by the tobacco company. Instead of the nicotine coming from a tobacco plant, it's made in a lab. They're saying that it's safer, it's pure, it's not safer. We really don't know what's in it, and it's high in nicotine and still has chemicals. Don't start is the best thing. It's easier to not start than it is to quit. No one starts these products to be addicted. Thanks for taking time to learn about the dangers of vaping. I'm Joyce Jacobs, reminding you to stop texting and driving, and to also put down your vapes and e-cigarettes. Check out the other segments from the St. Elizabeth Take Time for Your Heart program to find more tips on lowering your risk for heart disease.